Eternal Strands is definitely playable on the Steam Deck and is looking pretty decent if we stay still and look at the background. Unfortunately, it suffers from some major anti-aliasing issues, but overall performance is pretty good on the Steam Deck. Definitely worth a playable tag at least. Huge thanks to Yellowbrick Studios for giving us a key via Keymailer to test this out on the deck. Settings wise, we are going to have to run at pretty much the lowest, and XESS on quality mode is as good as we're going to get here. We can bump up texture quality to medium. However, it is hit and miss of just how bad that anti-aliasing gets. And you see, especially when we've got light effects, it really is quite pixelated. If you put this on FSR or in the native TSR, it is extremely fuzzy, and FSR just makes this horrible kind of ghosting effect around your character. So XESS is definitely the best to get a little bit better for that stability. Cutscenes do run absolutely flawlessly though at 40 to 50 frames per second. But when we move to the second area, 30 FPS does become a bit more of a struggle. And again, those anti-aliasing issues and pixelation really does kick in quite a lot more as it struggles to hold over that 30 FPS mark. As we go into more of the open area, especially with a big boss in the background, and when we get into that big boss fight, it does become even more apparent. It is early days on the release though, so I do expect there to be some improvements. I'm not quite sure what's going on with these weird effects, but anti-aliasing definitely needs a boost. Or maybe we need that FSR 3 or XESS 1.2 to really smooth things out. I'll leave you a bit more of the gameplay here. It can be a little bit tricky. I don't use the bow that much because it is just really weird to use with it being on the RB instead of R2 to fire. And trying to toggle the skills to get the most out of being able to take down big bosses does take a lot of getting used to. And these bosses take a lot to take down. Let us know in the comments below if you're going to be diving into this one. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the video.